Today I'll be sharing with you a light fruit cake recipe for birthday. If you are interested and you want to learn how to make it, stay tuned and let's get started. This is Kados Cakes and Chops. Here I have all the ingredients ready. 300 grams all-purpose flour, 100 grams butter, 200 grams sugar, 1 cup buttermilk, a tablespoon of lemon zest, 3 eggs, half cup of vegetable oil, some fruits, almond and cherries, raisins half cup, 25 grams of corn flour. The first thing I'll be doing is to soak the raisins in hot water. So in this small bowl, I poured hot water, then give it a gentle stir and set it aside to soak for 30 minutes. We need the raisins to soften before using it for this cake. So I'll just set this aside and prep the next ingredients, which is the dried ingredients. I'll be sifting the all-purpose flour and combining all dried ingredients together. It's important you sift your all-purpose flour to avoid dirt and lumps. If this is your first time on this channel, like this video, share this video, and subscribe to this channel for more tutorials on bread, cakes, and chops. After sieving the all-purpose flour, I'll be adding the baking powder, which is 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder, then 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I'll be sifting that also, and a pinch of salt. Go ahead and sift it to avoid lumps once again or dirt. After sifting, I'll be giving it a stir to combine and mix well. Then after that, I'll be sifting my corn flour also. So I'll be giving it a sift to make sure there's equally no lumps or dirt. After sifting, I'll be mixing once again to combine well. Then I'll go ahead and set the dry ingredients aside. Then move on to the wet ingredients, which I'll be adding the butter into a clean bowl. Then give it a good mix. I'll be mixing the butter for a few seconds. Then I'll start adding the sugar bit by bit. So I'll be adding some sugar now. Then mix again. I will continue mixing until I'm done adding the whole sugar. In the middle of mixing the butter and the sugar, I'll be adding the vegetable oil into this mixture. This is the vegetable oil, which is half cup of vegetable oil to soften this mixture. So, to give us a fluffy batter and a fluffy mixture, creamy and fluffy. While mixing your cake batter, remember to scrape the side of your bowl. It's very important you do that to get an even mixture. Creaming your butter and sugar properly gives you a more quality batter and a fluffier cake. If you notice the consistency is changing, looking lighter and creamier, I'll be adding the rest of the sugar now, then continue mixing. I'll keep mixing until I achieve the desired consistency that I want. We are almost there. If you notice, the batter is looking lighter, much lighter and fluffy. This is the consistency we need for this recipe. Creamy like ice cream, smooth and fluffy. This will give you a very good cake. As you cream the sugar and the butter, remember to always scrape the sides of your bowl. It's very important, so that there will be no sugar granules left over by the sides of your bowl. Leftover sugar granules in your bowl can alter the texture of your cake. I'm done mixing the sugar and the butter. I've achieved the right consistency I will be needing for this recipe. So the next thing I'll be adding is the eggs, which I'll be adding bit by bit also. So I'll give this one a mix. After mixing this, I'll be adding another one. Remember, it is 3 eggs we are using for this recipe. The more you add the eggs and mix, the fluffier the mixture becomes. The batter becomes fluffier, creamier, and more interesting. This is the second egg we're mixing now. You can see how creamy it looks now. It looks creamier. And I'll be adding the third egg and giving it a good mix also. Your recipe and the way you mix your batter determines the quality of your cake. The next thing I'll be adding is the flavors, but before that, I'll be adding some golden syrup, 1 teaspoon of golden syrup. Golden syrup in your fruit cake is awesome, amazing. Give it a try. The next ingredient I'll be adding is the vanilla flavor, 1.5 teaspoon of vanilla flavor. Then I'll be adding another flavor, which is the butterscotch flavor. I'll be adding 1 teaspoon of butterscotch flavor. And I'll go ahead and give it a good mix to combine and mix well. After that, the next thing I'll be adding is the fresh lemon zest, freshly grated. Adding some lemon zest in this light fruit cake is going to give it a zesty and citrus flavor. Lemon zest improves the taste and quality of your cake, and it also serves as a preservative in your cake. This light fruit cake is super rich, delicious. It is moist and it will literally melt in your mouth. This is a very good recipe. I'm done mixing now. I'll be setting the batter aside, then bring back the raisins which I soaked with hot water to prep it. It is well soaked now, looking softer and a bit bigger or double in size. I am adding some all-purpose flour into the raisins to coat it. Coating the soaked raisins with some all-purpose flour will make it sit well in the batter. After coating, I'll set them aside, then bring back the batter. Now I'll be combining the wet ingredients and the dried ingredients. To combine this, I'll be adding the all-purpose flour bit by bit into the batter, mixing gently. I'll be using the hand mixer first for mixing on a very low speed, mixing gently and for few seconds and stop, being careful not to overmix. After a while, I'm going to drop the hand mixer and finish it up with my spatula. So on a very low speed, mix just to combine a bit and stop. Always be careful when mixing your cake batter, especially when combining the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients. As you mix in your all-purpose flour, be careful not to overmix. It's very important. Overmixing will make you end up with a tough cake. So right now I'm going to fold in the rest of the all-purpose flour gently with my spatula. You can see the way I'm folding it in carefully and gently. This is the time to add the buttermilk. So gradually, as I fold in the all-purpose flour, I'll add the buttermilk. Gradually folding in and adding the milk. This is the trick in achieving a very fluffy and soft cake. Gently scraping the sides of the bowl and adding the all-purpose flour bit by bit, alternate with the buttermilk. It's very important. Take note of this. This is the right way to mix your cake batter. So fold in gradually. Now I'll be adding the rest of the all-purpose flour, and that of course is the right time to add the fruits and the nuts. So after sprinkling the rest of the flour now, I will go in with the raisins, coated raisin, the cherries, and almond nuts. So after adding now, I'll also be gentle. Once more, folding it gently, carefully, spinning the bowl to be able to fold in and get the whole sides. Just to combine, fold in just to combine and stop. Don't overmix. Don't overstress your batter. That's okay now. Now I am done mixing. The next thing I'll be doing is to prep the baking pans. So I'll be greasing them with some butter, sprinkle some all-purpose flour into the pans to coat them. Doing this is to make it easier for the cakes to come out after baking. I'll be scooping the butter into the two pans for faster baking and better rise, so that it will have more space to rise and bake well. And after pouring the butter into the pans, I'll just use my spatula to smoothen the top a bit. Then I'll be giving it a tap on my work table. Tap the pans to release any air trapped in the batter or air bubbles trapped in the batter before baking. Remember to preheat your ovens for 10 to 15 minutes before transferring your batter into the oven. I'll be baking the cake at 170 degrees centigrade for 35 to 40 minutes. Or a skewer or toothpick comes out clean when inserted into the cake. Here our light fruit cake is ready and well baked. This is the skewer test, and it's out clean as I inserted it into the cake. So it's well baked, fully cooked. The next thing is to remove it from the pan, transfer into a rack to cool. This is a light fruit birthday cake, so let's use some buttercream frosting to decorate the cake. Do you like fruit cakes? Which is your best fruit cake recipe? Is it the light fruit cake or the one that contains a lot of fruits? Don't forget to drop a comment in the comment section. Let's know which recipe you prefer. As I am done filling the cake now, I'll be adding the second half, then continue frosting and decorating the cake. Now I'm using a very light pink to cover it up. This recipe is absolutely delicious, fluffy, and melts in your mouth. This light fruit cake recipe is amazing. Give it a try. If you follow this step-by-step tutorial, you'll be able to make a very delicious light fruit cake at home. You can make this cake for birthdays. It's very suitable for birthday or any celebration. So now I'm going to smoothen it up. In a separate video, I'll be showing you how I made the buttercream. You can make your fruit cake with any fruit of your choice, dried fruit or fresh fruit. Just get your recipe right and mix your batter well. Using dried fruit is best for fruit cakes as it has a longer shelf life. This fruit cake can stay 4 days after baking outside the refrigerator, but if you want to store for a longer time, it can last for 6 months in your refrigerator. When frozen, freeze your cake and you enjoy it for up to 6 months. I'm using a lighter blue for more decoration. You can use any color of your choice to decorate your cake. It's okay. Let's write something for birthday. Happy birthday. This is beautiful. Do you love this? Then I'll be adding some sprinkles to make it even more beautiful. Make this for your family and friends. This is a simple cake decor. It's very simple. This is a simple buttercream frosting for a birthday cake on a light fruit cake. This is beautiful. Time to cut the birthday cake. You can see it has a birthday candle to make a wish. Make a wish, everyone. Quickly, let's have some cake. Will you be trying this recipe? Whether you're a new baker or a seasoned baker, this recipe is worth trying. This is a very good recipe. It's one of the best light fruit cake I've ever had. I've tried this recipe several times and it came out all good and very delicious. Let me taste this one now. You can see it's moist, soft and tender. This is awesome. This is delicious and it melts in the mouth. If this is your first time on this channel and you find this video helpful, click a like, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more tutorials on chops, bread, cakes. Remember to turn on the notification bell so that you'll be the first to be notified each time I upload a new video. Don't forget to come and have your own share of the cake. This cake is absolutely delicious. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you in my next one.